Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing good. Happy Monday. I just wanted to come here and pop out just to quick reminder. Today is World International Indigenous Peoples Day, and there's a new petition in our link tree for Stop Line 3. There's a lot of things that we can do in the meantime while we are not able to be there. There's also ways that you can follow some indigenous community today, donate, support, or do things anything that you can today. Also, I wanted to come in here and talk about the new report that has just came out about the Code Red for humanity that has been circling around, that is was released today. I just want to come into some perspective and clarity about. Before I go into detail about that, I wrote an article in Medium about what the importance of why is it so important that Stop Line 3 is very important, and why is it Mississippi River is not only affecting in the US, it will affect us all, especially if there's another spill or if there's another problem with one of these pipelines, which is why Indigenous and all the people are risking their lives right now trying to stop the construction, trying to stop this, because it will affect our livelihood and our waters and our drinking water that we have and the resources. So unless you guys want to drink crude oil for the rest of your life, which we can't, because it literally kills you, it's poison, we can't drink that. So that's another thing, is that we all have to create this kind of movement action, and everywhere we go, everywhere we talk to, whoever we talk to, Stop Line 3, for real. We seriously need to do this. Like, all the water is a human right? Clean water and having access to clean water it's a human right, but it has been created, and again, capitalism and all this white supremacy and all these organizations, billionaires doing nothing whatsoever, making it like some people have some rights about it and then others don't, because of depending of their religion, culture, or whoever they are. So this is another thing where inequality is really, we need to work on shifting, and the only way that we can do this is we start demanding this and leave no options for to tax the rich. They have to be held accountable, and so is the fossil fuel companies. We have to stop fossil fuels for real. Like now. It's not, there's no like, oh no, we have to stop. And for that, we need to demand it. Each of us, take your social media, write to senators, do something outside of what you're doing already. Yes, we understand that everyone's tired, that there's a lot of things going on, there's a pandemic, there's all these things. But I'm telling you right now, it won't matter if we're on fire, right? And if we can have accessible drinking, healthier water, clean water. And this is what we're trying to say, is that billionaires don't give a fuck. They're okay. They don't care. They are ready, set, and ready to go to space whenever the fuck they want. But that's not our problem. Another thing, language matters. Media, people, please, you need to stop telling humans are dooming and are not taking accountable responsibility for climate change and the impacts. It's not humans. Literally, we don't contribute to the amount of ecological footprint that the 1% do. So it's not fair to blame us while leaving them. The whole point is that they're not taking accountability. They're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. And this was done. Another thing about this paper, this report, it's just sad that all the scientists, environmentalists, this stuff was taught to us. I was taught this 7 years ago. We've been saying this for 7 years, talking about this, putting the papers out there, and nobody was listening. The paper was released and now it's Code Red. We have been telling you guys this for the past 7 to 8 years. Also, governments, oil companies, they have access to all of this, and they know this for many years now. How is that our responsibility? How is that everyone's humanity's fault? And that's not fair. That's not fair. You're creating this mental anxious and instability instead of helping the people understand how. Sorry, I get rowdy about this because I'm just like, But jokes aside, sustainability. You can release a paper and all that stuff, and not release also ways that you can help people understand about sustainability and how to shift. And also that too, we've been saying this also as well, but people are being like, that too. This is where education comes in, is the root of the cause. If you're teaching people to be ignorant, liars, and controlling, manipulative, and able to omit stuff, what do you expect people to do when you give them the truth and you talk with integrity and you tell them like, oh, now we kind of in trouble because we've been ignoring the problem and kind of like suppressing all the time? How do you expect people to react? If you don't educate and give them the facts with the solution and things that people should be doing, it's not possible. And this is why uniting and why it's important right now to create communities, to unite communities, Indigenous communities, Black communities, all these climate activists, eco warriors, light workers, healers, we have to literally come together and have a serious movement, just like the Black Lives Matter movement. But this time, climate change impacts holding accountable all these billionaires and oil companies. And fuck fossil fuels. Like, for real now. Fuck it. Seriously, that's how we have to be now. And that too, we have the power when we consume, when we go to the store. Like, look at the companies, check it out. There's companies they're giving money to the fossil fuels. We have the power in their hands, but we're not able to, we don't have the skill or the knowledge. And that's what it's good to educate ourselves, to go out there and research. Yes, you have your own stuff and your own problems, but understand that your own problems and the collective problems, it's everyone's problems. And then any solution that you find from within internally, you can also help out collectively as well. So this is another thing, is that us taking our power back and deciding where are we going to do and how are we going to do this and how are we going to help out communities, it matters. It really does matter, guys. So today I encourage you, any Indigenous communities, try to reach out, try to help out. And if you're near the stop line 3, let's go. Let's go. Honestly, I wish I could be there. Like, that's why I'm trying to newsletter and all these things, because it's just not fair. We cannot stay silent in times like this, no matter pandemic or no pandemic, especially when we know that there's also they are the root of the cause too. Seriously, how far is ignorance gonna go until you guys literally wake up, until you actually have it in your phone that you're actually filming yourself, right? That's when you're like, oh wait, I should have done something. Oh. But that too, I'm not blaming anybody human or anybody who's like, especially those who are struggling, who are living through climate impacts change right now. There's nobody to blame. It's all us taking accountability for our own selves and see how we can shift our own mindset into sustainable and more, and the way we shift and consume our stuff or not consume, try to less consume, less waste, less plastic. Do you understand? Shift our mindset. And this consumer buying fast fashion, all this crap, it needs to stop. It needs to stop. This is not trying to cause any fear. I mean, fear is the induction of action. You know what I mean? Like right now, we should be scared. We should. Because we are in the tipping point. For real. And scientists and environmentalists, we've been saying this for many years, and we didn't want to be at this point in their lifetime, but the fact that we were taught to lie, omit data, not release what it is, what they just released has been out there for many years, but it's being paid by oil companies and all governments and stuff like that. They just like, oh, I just released, oh no, oh no. But they know this. They know this for a long time. So that now it's up to us. What are we going to do about it? And stop idolizing billionaires. Stop doing this. Stop idolizing going to space, y'all. We have a serious problem to deal here. And the first one we need to work on, stop line 3. For real. Let's save our waters, man, because water's life. That's it, guys. I just wanted to come here and say all these accountable, okay? Let's sign petitions. Let's do what we have to do. Let's, get together and do things, help communities, let go of the competition mindset. Seriously, there's no competition right now, guys. It's community. It's unity right now. Suffering. Okay? Seriously. At the same time, we have to educate yourselves and do the anti-racism education too. Because that's another thing. Capitalism, not sustainable, but also embraces white supremacy and racism. So no more of that. This is where the root of the cause. And the only way is to go in and then go out. Okay? Have a good day and see you next video.